Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'm looking at Zatanna issue 6. Okay. So this is the final issue of Zatanna. Um, Cover is fantastic. Again, these these cardboard covers are really, really good. And then we've got Santa cover from Campbell, which again, really, really nice. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, how it kind of wraps it all up, because it kind of wraps it all up a bit weird. Um, so we've got a little flashback again between it talks about the princess, which again is apparently the sister to the Shadow Princess, and that's who showed up at the end of the last issue. And she says to her about this vampire. Apparently, it might be a vampire. This vampire guy, um, and oh, don't worry about him. We can sort him out later on. And then apparently these are this thing they've been using to stick through Zatanna's chest and Clayface's chest is made from the tongue of Loki, which is like okay, fair enough. Um, anyway, so yeah, so they do the thing. They awaken this Crimson Palace, which apparently turns all fleshy and swallows up our vampire mate during the battle. And then the battle comes along, and Zatanna, lucky enough, has called upon her friends. Um, this is weird because what we've got Ragman, we've got Detective Chimp using the Shadow Pact sword, Madame Xanadu, Wonder Woman, Etrigan, and Doctor Fate plus her. Um, I think Doctor Fate can handle quite a lot of it. Doctor Fate's massively powerful for starters. Etrigan the Demon, Wonder Woman. These three are probably completely redundant in my opinion. These three, and they kind of are a bit redundant in the actual the combat as well. There's a little bit of turn and throwing, um, and she goes into the mind of Blue Beetle and kind of Blue Beetle, Blue Devil, and kind of says, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so you might have been a real devil. You kind of you've been tainted, but you're doing your best to kind of bring the devil back to doing good." So he kind of wakes up and go. But again, it's weird because say with Blue Devil, it's like, oh, I'm not going to bring you into this, and then she goes and calls this, effectively Justice League Dark characters in. Um, the best thing about this is, which is, in my opinion, is the only reason Wonder Woman is here, is that they're having this fight, and the spear gets entangled in Wonder Woman's lasso, and she's like, yeah, truth basically destroys lies, and she destroys the spear, which I think was a really cool usage of the lasso. Such a it's an iconic thing Wonder Woman uses, and it don't really get used very often for that. But the idea it can actually destroy objects of lyingness, I think it's really cool. So yeah, again, there's a lot of to and fro, and then there's this weird bit where which I'm not quite sure what happens. Zatanna gets bit by the vampire. Then it turns out it's actually Clayface, and there's a little Zatanna's inside, but she's kind of a little mini Zatanna. I don't know what's going on with that. She captures her in Lady White or whatever in this thing, and then kind of they have a little bit of a flashback, and she goes back to where original come from, which is kind of some kind of Nordic thing going on there. Um, and yeah, I don't know. It's and then yeah, kind of the idea of this shadow creature coming on, and she explains that it's gonna kind of ruin everything, and then she stabbed the shadow creature with the spear, and that's kind of where it ends, because the rest of it is a little flashback where she explains about when Zatanna uh, got some ice cream to drop on top of the warehouse, and they kind of going on to this, and they're talking about her mum and all this kind of stuff. And then apparently she got turned into a Pokemon, the Shadow Lady, and it's like effectively, right? What? She's a spirit, okay? And then Lady White is like, oh well, do you know where Adam is? No, I don't know where Adam is. And you go, right, okay, well you should do because you did have his body at one point. Oh, okay. Well, we've not really got anything to fight about anymore. I'll kind of let you go. What about the Crimson Palace? Oh yeah, the Crimson Palace is doing this kind of stuff, and but I'll sort that out later on. And she says, oh yeah, but I might go in. Oh yeah, if you do that, you're going to come from me. It's like, well, why, are you- why are you doing it now? Why are you telling her that? Stop her now. Get rid of the Kingdom Palace now. The idea of kind of leaving it lingering is just weird. Anyway, and then Lady White disappears off. into into ether, and Blue Devil shows up, and then it's back to the stage at the end. And again, it's this weird storyline. I've seen it too many times recently where, oh, the bad guy's just, she's not really bad. She's only like, possibly killed your best friend and tormented Blue Devil and raised the vampire, tried to kill you. But at the end of the day, she was just misunderstood because she was being led astray by a baddie. And you go, that's not good enough. This is just nonsense. The idea you can have a chat with them at the end of the thing, go, well, yeah, lesson, didn't you? Oh, yeah, I did, honestly. Yeah, not a very satisfactory ending. And considering that the kind of the last thing for the Shadow Lady, she gets stabbed by the lying spear, which come from Clayface apparently, because the other one got destroyed, and she kind of even says, "Oh, where did this one come?" Oh, it was care of Boris. Um, I don't know why she got turned into a Pokemon. There's just such weird stuff going on. So yeah, just seems to fall apart at the end a little bit. I'm not quite sure what was intended, or if it's, I don't know what's going on, but it just seems to fall apart. Um, Again, artwork though, absolutely spectacular. The artwork's fantastic, coloring's fantastic. It's got such a nice look to it. It just seems a bit disjointed. Again, we already had earlier issues where it was like, well, we could have started the story here and it wouldn't have mattered. So yeah, all in all, it's done. It's finished. It's okay. It's not spectacular. It's worth it for the artwork. Um, but if you've not been picking this up, maybe worth a trade purchase possibly, or if it's part of an omnibus, you're going to get, won't be too bad. But yeah, all in all, was it worth 30 quid? Whatever it was, 30 quid. Yeah, probably not. 6.98 as a trade, yeah. 30 quid, probably not. So there you go. That's pretty much what I'm going to say for this one. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.